What's up guys, and welcome back to our NWA TNA series in TEW 2016. Here we are, episode 41, the big 4-1. And before we jump into booking, I need a couple of announcements. Yay! First of all, I have a GDS affiliate link now. Ooh! So if you click on the link in the description when you want to buy some of the Grey Dog software games like TEW or Comic Book Hero or the Wrestling Spirit games or WMMA that I play with Rickety on his channel, you should go and watch because it's really good and I really like it. If you buy them from that link, it helps the channel. How cool is that they're doing that? That's really cool. So that's exciting. What else have we got? What else have we got to talk about? Oh yeah, also TEW 2020 coming out sometime in the future. I just realized there's not a definite release date. It's sometime in the future. At one point, a new TEW will come out, and I hope you're all excited about it. But no, yeah, they announced TEW 2020. Meant to come out in the summer 2020, might be as early as Christmas 2019. Needless to say, when it comes out, I'm going to be doing videos on it. Might even do a release day stream of it. If I feel like it, I might. Yeah, you know what, I probably will. Depends on what I'm doing that day, whenever that comes around. Yeah. So, hope you guys are all looking forward to that. I am. And yeah, let's just get into our episode proper now. So here we go. Oh yeah, I'd show you all of our pre-planning. So here we go. These are our matches we're going to have at NWA TNA 45. 5 away from our first really... This is going to be like our first like WrestleMania, but not really. Is going to be 50. 50 is going to be a big show. I've got a big main event planned for it. So anyway, we're going to have the world title in an Iron Man match. We're going to have Kazuhashi versus Rob Van Dam one more time. We're going to have a lethal lockdown match for the first time ever. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's kind of like a War Games match, except once everyone's in, they lower the ceiling, and there are a bunch of weapons hanging off the ceiling, and then you can use those. I always liked Lethal Lockdown, it was quite fun. But yes, we're going to have Team Flair, you have a bunch of baby faces versus the Icons. You know, a sensible match to have. We're going to have Christopher Daniels versus Ultimo Dragon, because I want a really good match. And then we're going to have a freeway tag between the New Church and Dreamer and Punk, who don't have a name yet, and Steve Corino and Finlay, maybe? I feel like Corino and Finlay is a good team, but have I tried them yet as a team? So find us. NWA TNA. No, I haven't. I'm a bit put off by it because, unlike real life, Finlay's rapidly declining in this game. He's not going to be up to much longer. But yeah, let's start. Have I got the relevant storylines? So I've got RVD versus Kaz is ongoing. This is ongoing. So we're going to add Ric Flair in a major role to this. We're going to add Bret Hart in a major role, our new 40 figure from last episode, if you guys remember. We're sort of ending this. So I guess put Daniels versus Ultimo Dragon. In fact, maybe. Daniels versus the Dragon. Maybe throw in a Brian, but I think that might lead into our next thing. And Corino Hates Extremes kind of evolved at this point. But yeah, we've got everyone in that apart from whoever Corino tags with. So, there's just 4 matches I've planned so far. Where's that? Notes, yeah. Yeah, cool. Right. Let's do a match. So I think our main event for this show, our tag champions are in the tag. You guys are still the tag champions, right? Yeah. because they beat the Outsiders last time with the Wiggly Worms. Every time I forget about them. Let's have Carino. No, actually, weirdly, I think Carino and Devon Storm might be a good team. I'm gonna try that. Do I want to really try that? I think I will. I'll try it and see how it goes. I can think of some bull crap reason that they're teaming up. We can have AJ and Monty Brown defending the tag titles against them. I need to borrow them, don't I? Alliance titles. TEW World Tag Team. Borrow. TEW World Tag Team. TEW Tag Team. And let's have AJ get the win, obviously, over Devon. In fact, we can continue the other storyline by having Abyss distract Carino. Or if actually, I think it should have Abyss attack Carino rather than just distract him. So, like, I don't think we ever officially turned Abyss fully against Carino. Let's have a look. Gamer beaten down 3-on-1. Yes, we never officially, like, you know, Abyss has been, you know, matches against Carino. But he's never, like, completely turned against him. He sort of has here, actually. But, you know, you could plausibly, Devon Storm could team up with Carino for one match. Let's see then. Our main event. I want to have a good main event. That's not our main event in that match, I think. Jeff. March. February. Anyone here that would make it a really fun main event? Actually, Jeff RVD would probably be a decent main event. Probably could save this for title feud down the line, but just, you know, something to put on the show. And let's throw in a let's do a 6-man match, and this will be for who gets to challenge Daniels. This is followed by the X Division people. Are they under? I can never mind. Did I put them under Action? I think, or did I put them under Extreme? Put them under Extreme, I think. Let's go the X in it. You see? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So Ultimo Dragon's in. No Elix Skipper. He's not getting a rematch straight away. Air Paris, maybe? Yeah. Let's put Hero in this. Let's put Kazarian. Parka. Super Crazy. Parka. Heroes and Kazarian. Yeah, that's a pretty good match, actually. Maybe actually, I've said that. I'm going to swap out Air Paris and someone. Yeah, put Loki in. Loki, Parka, Kazarian, Chris Hero. We're going to have, as a guest on commentary, Christopher Daniels. It's going to be one of those. Make this about 17. Ultimo Dragon gets the victory over Loki, Kasod Loki, and a decisive win via submission, maybe? Yeah, submission. And we want this will steal the show, because of course it will. All out, yeah, it has to be less than 20, right? Yeah, less than 20, okay. There we go. It's actually quite good for a show, actually. You know, a lot of time our first shows after pay-per-views can be a bit rough. So trying someone for Carino's partner. I am doing something with this match. Not doing anything with this match yet, but that can be an angle. Doing something for this match. Sort of doing something for this match, but maybe him and Devin. Kick Devin out of the new church. Because I feel like that's... We can maybe do that because he had bad chemistry with Abyss, but he might have good chemistry with Carino. I've not tried him with Carino, have I? Characters. No. Match history. There we go. Now he's teamed with the Vampire Warrior and Abyss, and that's been it. Okay. Any other matches? I feel like I want to add a match or two. If we can maybe... You could probably guess I'm building someone up. Oh god, that photo. State of Joe in that photo. Let's have... And guess who's winning this one? Actually, where are we holding this? Should hold this. See, where is it? We're targeting again. Is it the mid-south? Tri-state 35, 48 in the southwest. That's it, southwest. We're gonna run in the southwest. We're last there for 38, so 41. That's reasonably close by. Pretty sure around 8% matches. I currently have 100. That's okay. We're gonna add an angle right now where we are going to have Hogan. This will be like our big opening the show angle. Hogan is going to cut a promo on Flair, and he's going to complain about Flair being the new... what was I made him? I made him the like enforcer of our new authority figure, which is Bret Hart. So then to close the show, we're going to have Bret bring out Hogan. And bring out Flair. Hart. So, we're going to have Hogan's team versus Flair's team. What we're also going to do is that means we're going to have, over the next week, we're going to have like a bunch of vignettes of Flair, like, you know, recruiting people, other people saying, can I be in your team, Mr. Flair, stuff like that. I think that can be quite a fun, you know, thing to go through. I need to add Ken Shamrock to this storyline. And let's see now. Analysis. Need a storytelling match. That could be that, actually. That could be a good storytelling match, I imagine. Jeff Jarrett could pull that off. Do I want to add one more angle? I think I do. I think I actually... Okay, we're going to have a beatdown backstage after the tag team match where Hall and Nash are going to attack AJ and Monty Brown. Which means I need to put something in between like this match and that segment to give us, you know, a bit of a gap. So let's have a promo. You know, well, I can have a Flair promo, seeing as we're using him anyway. He can talk about Hogan. If he wants to be unscripted, that is it's perfectly fair. That is fair to Flair. There we go. Oh my god, that's a pretty decent show, I reckon, overall. So we've got Hogan's promo, we've got Samoa Joe Cabana, we've got a #1 contendership to the X Division title, we've got a tag team title match, we've got a Flair promo, backstage attack, our world champion, not a title match, but our world champion, then big announcement of the big match at our next show. That should get us a decent rating, I'm hoping. Wow. So Hogan comes out, gets a 99 rating in the opening segment. He comes out, you know, he's like, you saw that crap last week when Flair got made the new enforcer of Bret Hart, who couldn't Bret the shit man fart. But like, you know, does like his Hogan stuff. He complains that he's not in power and someone else is in power and he's not happy about it. You know, just being a bit of a scumbag, really. And then out comes Samoa Joe, and then he faces Colt Cabana, and he beats him in a decent match in 6:55. A C minus for these two. That's pretty wow. One of these people contributed more than the other a bit. But wow, not bad, Joe. Then a decent match. Ultimo Dragon defeated Frankie Kazarian, La Parka, Loki, Super Crazy, and Chris Hero in 1631 when Ultimo Dragon defeated Loki by submission. There you go. Ultimo Dragon becomes the #1 contender to the X Division title, and what a way to win it. What a good match. Who's the best in-ring worker? Was it Dragon? Yeah, it was Dragon. Of course it was Dragon. Like, I even have to ask. Then, about the had great wrestling and good heat, AJ and Monty Brown defeat Devon Storm and... Oh, so they don't have terrible chemistry. There we go. We're going to have might have a segment next week explaining about that and splitting Devon off so he can team with Carino instead. But then AJ and Monty defeat Devon and Carino in 1426 when AJ defeats Devon by pinfall with a Styles Clash. Abyss ran in and attacked Carino. He makes defense #1 of their tag titles. In terms of in-ring work, AJ was the best wrestler. Not too surprising, really. Flair cuts a promo, hyping up his beef with Hogan. He's like, you know, Hogan thinks he runs the show, I run the show, woo, etc. I guess an 84B+, I'm quite happy with that. The Outsiders, they attack AJ Styles and Monty Brown backstage, you know, beating them up, yelling about their tag titles. They're the Outsiders tag titles, they're not AJ and Monty Brown's titles. Then a superb match. RVD defeats Jeff Jarrett in 21:49 by pinfall with a frog splash. Gets a 71C+, which is a pretty decent rating for a main event. Bit lower than I was hoping for, to be honest, but not terrible. Then in a freestyle segment, Bret Hart comes out, the new authority figure. I've forgotten what title I gave him. I think the Commissioner. I can't quite remember. We'll say he's the Commissioner for now. But yeah, he comes out and he's like, I want Hogan out here, I want Flair out here, and he's like, Hogan, you've been running around causing crap, being a big jerk, and I'm not going to take it anymore. That's why I brought Flair in. That's why blah 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 blah. Lethal Lockdown. You know, one of those things. So basically to set up this match. So Hogan's going to have his team, Flair's going to have his team. The teams of 4 strive to soar 4. Doesn't work so well when it's 4 instead of 5. And there, 79 a B popularity up in 10 regions. That might be one of our best shows. We need to have a look. Oh, we have unread emails. What are they going to say? Wow, we have a lot of unread emails. Flair thinks Chris Hero's pretty good in the ring. Hogan thinks Kazarian has poor ring psychology. And Nash doesn't like Kaz. Eric Young is relocated. Ultraman Black is relocated. A bunch of people have signed with Full Impact Pro. Samoa Joe and Ultimo Dragon need time to heal. Less than a .01 buy rate. 0.02 TV rating. He's pretty good in the ring. See where it stacks up in our shows and how close are we. Oh, 4 points. We're getting there, folks. Look at that, 49. 49. We are so close. We are broadcast there, right? Yeah. Can I actually ask for a new TV time slot? Duh, not willing. Also, any new broadcasters we can negotiate with? No. Anyway. But yeah, let's see how it looks. Let's see how that compares to the rest of our shows. So, NW TNA 41, best event ever. I'm secretly really good at this game. What about the matches? I think that was mostly an angle. That's our first angle heavy show that's done well as well. Usually they get a lot lower ratings. Number 10 for RVD Jeff Jarrett. So that shows you how good that show really was in terms of our angles. You got Daniels as the X Division champion. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I did. If you want to support the channel and buy Grey Dog Software games, use the affiliate link in the description. That would be cool of you. You don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. And if you want to see any of the other stuff I do, you can subscribe. And go over to Rickety's channel and check out our WMMA series where we run Pride as the freak show fed it was destined to be. It's great. I love that save so much. Shout out to my guy, Poor Finuses, Takagi, the best, most impartial judge. No one's gonna get that reference apart from the people that watch that series, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, Takagi." Anyway, yeah, I think that does it for this episode. Subscribe if you want to see other stuff I do. Comment and be like, "Hey, this is a good episode." You don't have to say that, but it'd be nice if you did. It's always nice to get nice comments. And I'll see you in wherever I upload next. Bye.